Hello, my friends. Welcome to Lean and Clean with Fitness Chef Christine. Today is all about the outdoors. So I spent a lot of time today at the farmer's market and I did a bunch of interviews for you. So I hope that you enjoyed those interviews and maybe learned something about the farmers and the cheesemakers and all the artisans that I met there. And I want to encourage you to go to the farmer's market so that you're getting food that is in season and fresh and you're supporting your local farmers. Because as you can see, I live on a farm. I have cows and a donkey and all the fun things. We're going to get some goats. But I'm really passionate about eating really fresh food. When you have an egg from a farmer versus an egg from the store, it's like completely different food. The yolk is yellow and dark and flavorful, whereas most of the eggs that have been in the stores are on the older side and they're a little bit more pale. They don't have quite the nutrient density that the fresh eggs do. And the same for the meat and the cheeses and everything else, all the vegetables. You just can't beat getting it super fresh. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure that you subscribe. Leave some comments for future episodes that you'd like to see. Let's hear it. Sending you love.
I'm Tanner Brooks. My parent, Flora and Jeremy, and my grandparents, Philip and Sheila, actually own the farm. So I grew up on the farm. I've lived there my entire life. We do grass-fed beef and grass-finished beef, pasture-raised pork, pastured chickens, free-range eggs, and blueberries.
And how much work in that? Like, how much time a day do you spend doing it?
It is a ton of work. We spend several hours a day out there every day. And then every weekend, Saturdays are an all-day thing, fixing fences, moving cows, separating cows, all of that kind of stuff.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I love the pride that you put in, and I
Thank
appreciate
you.
all the hard work.
Thank you.
Gene Alexander.
And how long have you been growing things?
We've been growing vegetables for probably 25 years.
What's your favorite thing to grow?
Tomatoes.
And what's your favorite thing to make with tomatoes? Do you just eat them plain?
Tomato sandwich.
Tomato sandwich. And what do you put on there?
Jukes mayonnaise.
Did you learn the bell? What if
Right.
do you put some salt and pepper on there?
Yes, salt and pepper.
Salt,
That's it.
pepper, tomatoes, sticks, mayonnaise, white bread?
White bread.
Okay. That's fair enough. So tell me about your cabbage. How long does cabbage take to grow?
These cabbage were planted in about the end of February.
Oh, wow. Okay, so
Yeah.
it take a long time. And you can take
They're
it nice and big.
They're a cool season dry.
Gotcha. And how about your peaches?
The peaches, we do not grow. They come out of South Carolina.
Okay.
From Cherokee. Peaches do not do well in Union County.
Gotcha. That'll find it, maybe.
No, too rock, long Philippine.
I gotcha. Well, all right. Cool. Well, I'm going to buy myself some tomatoes and some cabbage, eat some peaches. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I'm at the farmer's market with my new friends from Rocky River. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Greg.
Hi, I'm Kelly. And tell me, why did you get into the business of raising beef and selling at the farmer's market?
I worked in the corporate world for a long time and decided I wanted to do farming. And so my relatives were dairy farmers, but I didn't want to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
So,
So I did beef cattle instead.
and who did you learn?
I just taught myself, it's okay. I'm just that kind of guy.
And tell me, what is your favorite recipe to make with beef? What do you love?
Let's see. Ribeye steaks.
Ribeye steak. And what do you do with them? Do you just rub them and grill them?
No,
Tell me
I
what you
use
do.
a sous vide.
Love it.
And we
Huh?
and then we use a cast iron skillet.
You're not?
Sear it off. A little butter, a little garlic.
I'm with you.
Let it sit for a few minutes and enjoy.
Perfect. Yeah, perfect. I love it.
Yeah.
All right. I see that you have cheese curd, and we had a little conversation beforehand that you have a dairy friend farmer, and that's that. Tell me about the olive oils and the honey.
Go ahead.
He actually has a friend that has a farm in Greece, but also lives here in the States. They produce it over in Greece and then they send it over to Greg here and we just resell it here at the market.
I love it. Tell me about the honey.
the honey is local and raw,
Yeah, I like
meaning it's been pasteurized,
right?
and it still has all of the good vitamins and nutrients in it. So then we bottle it and sell it in different sizes, but it's all the same kind of honey. We don't add flavors in it. It's just straight raw honey.
Gotcha. That's my favorite thing to do for a cold.
Oh,
Keep
yeah.
it around honey, and we get all the difference.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you so much. I will go next week. That was all right. So please tell me about Heaven Sea Farms. Absolutely. You do. Well, how you got into it?
Absolutely. So I'm Lindsay, and this is my husband Jordan.
I know.
And we got into Heaven Soup Farm for multiple reasons. A big part of why we got into it was family. We were working remotely somewhere else, and we wanted to move back closer to family. And I've dealt with a lot of gut issues in my past, and we have always grown up on homegrown food, but we had gotten away from that a little bit. And so getting back to something that was homegrown, and specifically we'd use no sprays, no synthetic fertilizers, no herbicides, anything like that. And really, I think that it speaks for itself. We've had a lot of luck. It's a lot of hard work to do organic. Like, we're not certified organic, but we follow organic
I
guidelines.
know how certified is different. They really did.
It's very different.
But
Yeah,
if you follow the guidelines, I think that's absolutely good enough.
absolutely. And so I'd say those are the big reasons we've really gotten. We look forward to eventually having a family, and we want this to be family centered. And we wanted to share that with other families and be able to put that on other people's tables as well.
Love that. That's amazing. And has it helped you with diabetes? Have you found it really made a difference?
Absolutely, yeah. So I follow low FODMAP most of the time. And so a lot of this stuff fits into the low
I
FODMAP.
love that.
And so
I do the same. I have terrible problems with a lot of different foods, so it's made a world of difference for me. And that's why I try to be here every week. But I love what you're doing. I love the variety that you have. I took some pictures earlier, which I'll put in there for you. But now it's your turn. What do you love? Tell me what you love doing this. Tell me.
I grew up with a farming background. My grandparents farmed, and the row cropping, the produce side of things is very rewarding because you get to actually touch everything you made,
Right.
as opposed to big picture agriculture if you're a little more hands-off. So it's very intimate. We actually joke around when we see a picture of our produce, it's like something made. It's like you can recognize it.
I love that though.
Tomorrow.
So I'm a farming failure. I can't seem to grow my vegetables. That's why I'm here all the time. As I'm dedicated to having them fresh, but I'm not so good at growing them apparently. But that's okay because I'm here to support y'all. So
we appreciate
I
it.
appreciate all your hard work, and everything looks fabulous. And now I have to buy some. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
For introducing yourself.
Hello, I'm Sam. I work with De La Vega Tortillas here at Union County Market. We sell flour and corn tortillas, homemade.
That are amazing.
Yes, they are. And there are no preservatives or chemicals in any of our tortillas. Our corn tortillas, our corn comes from Oaxaca, Mexico. It's a non-GMO heirloom corn. So there's no bad stuff. You do need to keep them refrigerated because there's no preservatives, but they're par baked, so when you reheat them in 2 to 3 weeks, they taste the exact same as they do right now. So
Yeah, they're really fabulous.
yes. And we also make corn tortilla chips. We take our corn tortillas and we fry them in pure olive oil. They're delicious. And we have tons of different seasonings. We have like Mexican street corn, honey barbecue, lots of good stuff. So
All right. Thank you so much.
You're
Now I'm
welcome.
going to buy some.
Hey, I'm Shannon Phillips. I'm the person that runs Winding Brook Farms. And I started growing mushrooms about 10 years ago as a hobby while I was working at Longhorn as the kitchen manager. So in February of 2020, I got into a car wreck and that gave me a traumatic brain injury, which completely put me out of work. I was unable to read or drive for about 6 to 8 months before I could get any kind of help because COVID hit. So one of my doctors encouraged me to take this more seriously and study it more just to keep my brain and my body active. And we basically have taken our mushroom hobby and turned it into a small business growing mushrooms here in Union County. We also do a lot of education in the community. We have fundraising concerts for Common Heart, which is a food pantry. And we also do mycoremediation, which we have an all-site lab here in downtown Monroe, working on using fungi to clean up toxic waste. So that's kind of our whole, kind of a little bit about everything we do. So
Thank you.
that's us.
Don't you do foraging too?
We do foraging in our classes.
Love that. I love it. And you have the most unique type of mushrooms. Can you tell us a little bit about the type of mushrooms that you carry?
Sure. We have the golden oysters, which are these guys. They have a very similar taste to buttered pork chops. The lion's mane is our most popular seller. And it has a very similar taste and texture to crab meat. So the vegan restaurants use that for crab meat. And then the blue oysters, which are in that bag there, they have a really nice sweet and nutty flavor, but still retain some of that mushroom flavor to it.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're very
It's just a
welcome.
pleasure to talk with you. I'm so cool. Your journey is amazing. Thank
you.
you.
Hi, my name is Joy, and then this is Lewis, my partner. We are partnered with Franklin Ford Grill. We are called Wholesome Provisions, and I make sourdough goods, and also we make other things like pickles, chicken stock, just other goods. And then we also sell breakfast sandwiches. We currently have blueberry, honey, and raw honey and butter, and then a sausage and egg. And majority of our things are local. We are very focused on local,
Love that.
organic ingredients, very simple, wholesome ingredients.
And how did you get into this? How did you start doing it?
I just was making sourdough at home, and then he made a sausage and egg bagel one morning and was like, "This is really good. We should sell this." So we just tried to sell it, and his parents own Franklin Court Grill, so we use that as our commissary kitchen. So we just started selling bagels.
I love it. And how long have you been doing that?
6 weeks.
Yeah, that's really bad. That's awesome. And do you have a website where people can find you?
We do have a Facebook called
Okay.
Wholesome Provisions. Yeah.
Excellent. All right, I'll try to leave that in the show notes so people can find it.
Awesome.
And now I'm going to purchase some. So thank you so much.
Of course.
At the Union County Farmers Market. Let me show you what I got. I got a beautiful head of cabbage. I got some lovely Euro squash, which is if you stuck around for a while, you know I love with scrambled egg. Sauteed with scrambled egg. I got some South Carolina peaches. Yummy. I got some great cleaners. Another basket of potatoes. I got some beautiful tomatoes. Oh, they're so good. Perfect for tomato sandwiches. I've got some lovely basil plant. Well, actually, it's cut basil that I'm going to turn into basil plant. I got some ranch cheese curds. Love these things. They're a great quick snack. I got lion's mane mushroom. If you've not had these mushrooms, they are fantastic. Have such good flavor. I've got some great tortillas. These are corn tortillas. I got some sourdough bagels from a new vendor. I'm going to give these a try here. And let's see what else did I get. Oh, I got some olive oil. Well, I got some olive oil direct from Greece. Obviously not local, but one of the big farmers sells it. There's a friend in Greece that brings it in. Absolutely fantastic. Here it is. Right there. And that about completes what I got. I did get some beef. I got a brisket. And I got a hanger steak. So that is my haul of the day. Get to your local farmer's market.